The following program contains coarse language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
And now it's time for the Sports Brawl. Without any further ado, here are your hosts, Cece and Keith.
Oh my God, who the hell?
What in the blue hell is going on here?
What?
What is this? Hang on. Before we get to this, let me do the intro. Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition of the Sports Bras, the number one podcast in Rendon, number two in Louisville.
Whatever.
I am, of course, your host, CC, always alongside with my buddy Keith. And Keith, what is going on?
So what? It's whatever.
What? Are you Jimmy Butler and me? What is this?
Here's what we got going on, bro. Okay? I meant to tell you this the other day, but I felt it was important that I changed my look.
Why?
Because, okay, I got a phone
Wait.
call.
First off, before we get there, I think I see what's happening here. Okay, so we had a successful week for the Sports Bras. One successful week that we were both back and forth texting, couldn't believe that it was going down. Thank you, everybody, for last week's show of 2.5K views. 2,500 views last week's show. And we also gained, 85 followers
Yeah,
on
close to
Facebook?
100, man. Yep.
That is ridiculous. Thank you, everybody. And welcome aboard to the new people that are watching this show for the first time. And trust me, if you are watching this for the first time, this is normally not what Keith looks like. But Keith, so what happened? Why are you looking like this?
Okay, so I got a phone call the other day,
Okay.
and it's somebody that's a little bit upset with us.
Okay.
And by upset, I mean possibly could kill us.
So
So I felt it was a good idea to alter my look a little bit to maybe disguise myself. And then
okay.
I saw Jimmy Butler,
Right.
and I thought, now that's a good look. So
Right.
you got emo Keith now, baby. That's what I'm doing.
So what brought this on? You said you had a phone call?
I got a phone call, and we talked about it before. You told me in the past, like, it's important to record my phone calls.
Right.
Because you never know, you
never
might
know.
catch something on there. So I got this call the other day, and I happened to record it. And when you hear it, you'll understand why I'm disguised today.
Okay. All right, play it. Let's hear it.
All right.
Hello. Oi,
Oh boy.
do you know who the fuck this is?
Oh no.
Is this... I'm not sure. Who is this? This is fucking Jason. Jason fucking Statham.
Mhm.
Okay, Mr. Statham, what can I help you with? You remember the last time I was on your fucking show? You two little jamokes told me I was gonna get paid. I've yet to receive my check. Now, there's two things I could do. One, I could let it go. Or two, I could fucking kill you. I'll let you decide. Well, I'll have to talk to the program director and figure out, what's going on with that, because I can assure you, we mailed you a check. Right. If you mailed me a fucking check, don't you think I would have got it by now?
I panicked.
Yeah, you should, but there's, the post office, they make mistakes all the time. So, right. You think the post office is who you should blame? What I think you
I
should
can
do
understand your
is
look
count
now.
to three. Because that's about how long I'm going to fucking give you to come up with my check.
Oh, boy.
Don't ever play with my money. Okay, let me just get with Cece, and I'll figure out what's going on, and I'll get you a check cut today. Do you know how much we owe you? Oh, I think he said it was $8.65.
That's it?
$8.65?
That's all we have to pay him?
That's right. Did you fucking hear me or not? I heard you. But you're a multi-millionaire. Like, do you really need $8.65? It's not the fucking point.
Uh-oh.
It's the principle. Don't make a deal if you're not going to follow through. I'm going to call you back later.
Uh-oh.
I've got some things going on here on the movie set for Crank 2. So you better fucking answer when I call, you wanker. I gotta go. Oh, all right. Bye? Yeah, fucking bye.
Oh, boy.
Now you get it, huh? I panicked, bro.
Okay, look, I got my phone right here. Do you have his phone number? I'm going to Zelle him the $8.25.
Okay.
Send it to me. I'll Zelle it to him. We'll get this handled. Yes. Okay. You don't have to. Okay. So don't worry. You can relax. You can flip your hair back now.
You sure?
And yes. I will get this fixed. I will get this fixed.
Let me get my appropriate gear on.
Go ahead and get your appropriate gear on. Go ahead. And while he's doing that, like I said, I want to thank everybody here who, is joining us now, and new listeners. And it was just a fun week for us. And I'm really excited about where our show is going on here. And here we go. Oh, my God.
Now we're ready, baby. I feel better already.
When I was just a kid, my dad.
All right, can't play copyright music, but anyways.
Man. Oh,
yeah,
bro.
Here we go. Is this better? It is Texas OU weekend, and you know what that means. It's party time down in the State Fair of Texas, which, by the way, we will be here in just a little bit. Coming to you live from the State Fair will be our very own Chip Thunderstorm, live with the mic at the State Fair, Texas, as he's going to go around the State Fair, Texas, and try some of the fantastic foods. So that's going to be fun. But let's get right into it. Let's stop that real quick. I know you're all. Let's get right into it. No. We're not going to talk about that first. We're going to talk about this first.
Yeah.
Because, I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Baby.
The Texas Rangers went into the playoffs. A lot of people, especially you Astro fans, and I will get to you Astros fans in just a little bit. But a lot of people were not giving the Rangers any time or wins or anything against the Tampa Bay Rays in the wild card that started on Tuesday. And what happened when the Rangers played the Tampa Bay Rays? Well, I'll tell you what happened. 2-0 is what happened. And now they are moving on to the ALDS to face the Baltimore Orioles. That game starts today at 1 o'clock? 12 o'clock.
I believe.
Yeah, 12 o'clock. So, Rangers are still in it. Thank you very much.
That's right.
I mean, the wild card was quick, bro. Not just with the Rangers, but with all the other teams in this wild card. I mean, the Blue Jays got swept by the Twins 2-0. Yep. The Diamondbacks get swept, or Diamondbacks sweep the Brewers 2-0.
Which was surprising.
And the Phillies swept the Marlins 2-0. So wild card's already done. Now we're moving on to the ALDS, which like I said, today the Rangers will take on the Orioles in Baltimore. Game 1 starts today at noon. Twins are going to Houston to face the Astros.
Yeah.
Hold on to your hats, Astros. I got something for you. Phillies will be taking on the Braves, and the Diamondbacks will be taking on the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Before I get on to this rant, Keith,
Yeah.
how impressed were you with the Rangers against the Rays?
I was overly impressed. Honestly, I thought they would struggle. I kind of thought that it would be high-scoring games. Thought that the pitching would struggle, but if anything, look, the pitching, they looked really good. They got the run support, and let's give a little bit of credit where credit's due.
Yep.
Chapman, Leclerc, you did your damn thing. You did what you had to do.
Nathan Eovaldi showed up.
Yeah,
I
you
was
did.
so
I told you.
and I said to myself, if he can get through 4, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Not only did he get through 4, he got through 6, and he was strong, so strong, and it just looked like a different team.
I
And
told you.
yeah,
Our last show, I said,
Just
hey,
get him in.
Eovaldi looked pretty good. And you're like, yeah, well, he got rocked. But you know what? He carried over that little strong start he had, and I was very impressed with him. If we could get that out of him in every game, there's no telling how far this team can go, man.
Now to the main event.
Uh-oh.
You know, I've been a diehard Ranger fan since I can remember. Since the days of watching Nolan Ryan warm up at Arlington Stadium with my grandfather going to a Ranger game. I have never once said any negativity towards another team. Baseball is baseball, right? You have your fans. You get, you could trash talk a little bit,
Yeah.
But,
bit.
There comes a point in time where, you step over the line. And I have to address this to you Houston fans down south.
Uh-oh.
You Houston fans are excited about winning a division because you tied a team that led the league in blown saves this year. 31 to be exact. Okay. You happen to beat us in the tiebreaker. Congratulations on that. Yeah, good job for you. But here's my problem with the Astro fans. They seem to forget where they came from. Okay? You see, as a Ranger fan, I know failure. Okay? I know failure. I've been there.
fan.
I've been there numerous times. Okay? We have yet to win a World Series championship. We have been to the dance twice, and everybody knows what happened in Game 6. Okay? Yeah, let's just get that out of the way. Okay?
Yeah.
But here's where the Astros forget where they came from. When everybody this year, I believe everybody this year, the so-called experts this year, told everybody that would listen the Astros are going to dominate the AL West. There is out of all the teams in the West, the Astros would have the easiest chance to win the division. Well, you tied. Congratulations.
They did win it, though.
Need I remind Houston that you are on the verge, Houston, you're on the verge of becoming a Yankee fan.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. And what I mean about that is all you talk about is championships and championships. Let's not forget you have lost more World Series than you have won.
Ouch.
Okay? Do we need to remind you about getting swept by the White Sox in 2005?
That hurt.
Do we need to remind you that Albert Pujols crushed your dreams in the National League Championship Series? You guys were so bad in the National League that the Major League Baseball Association said, let's move them to the American League.
Yeah, let's help them out.
Did you forget, Astro fans, that you had 3, that's correct, 3 straight 100 loss seasons? I can't say that as a Ranger fan because it's never happened. Yeah, we've had 100 lost seasons, but we ain't never had 3 in a row.
Mm-mm.
Okay? And let's not forget the whole trash can incident. Okay? So you guys have World Series championships, right? Well, let's put it to rest right now. Last year's championship is your only legit championship.
Agreed.
Okay? You guys in the World Series are what? 2 and 4 in the World Series? 2 and 3, whatever it is. You guys got swept by the White Sox. You guys lost to Washington without Bryce Harper. I mean, don't quit pretending that you guys are a dominant team, because guess what?
Uh-oh.
As Don Meredith once said, turn out the lights. The party's over. Enjoy it while you can, Houston, because this is it for you. Springer's gone. Correa's gone. Altuve will leave here pretty soon, probably to the Little League World Series.
Hey.
What?
Nothing.
I'm just saying. Do not touch my jersey. No. I got the wire. No. Come on. Let's face facts. You guys are holding on to hope. You're holding on to hope because you know it's about to be over. You had all that talent in the world, and it got you one championship. That's right. I'm going to say it. One championship.
Come on, bro.
One championship. You had all that talent in the world, and now they're all old. They're washed up. Alex Bregman can't even hit a ball off a tee if it saved his life.
Yeah.
He's done. They're all done. And I tell you what, I'm hoping, I'm praying that you guys get through Minnesota. And I'm hoping and I'm praying that the Rangers get through Baltimore. Because if it happens in the ALCS, the Rangers versus the Astros, I'm going to tell you this right now, Astro fans. We will put the final nail in your coffin. And you will never, ever, for the longest time, win the American League West Championship again. I can guarantee you that. So enjoy, pop them bottles all you want, because guess what? Your time is done. And as Deion Sanders would say, we coming.
We coming. We will be that final nail.
All I'm saying, Houston fans, look, we can trash talk all we want. We're neighbors. We're still in the state of Texas, but do not get on that verge of line as being an annoying ass Yankee Red Sox fan. Okay? Because you're on that verge. Stop with the hating on the Rangers. Oh, you guys blew it. No, you blew it. Because nobody gave us a shot at the beginning of the year. Nobody. I think I was the only one on this podcast that said this team's going to be really good at the beginning of the season. Even my partner over here said, I'd be glad if they, get 500.
Yep.
Yeah. I was the only one that said this team is going to be good this year. Nobody gave us a shot. And the fact that we're in the playoffs right now, and the fact that we're in the second round of the playoffs facing a good Baltimore Orioles team tells a lot about this team and the future. I can't say the same about you, Houston.
Yeah. Our trajectory, theirs.
Yes, you're going down in the flames. We're going up. You're going down. And you want to call, yourself the big brother. Let's remind you of something, Houston. You had the greatest pitcher in Major League history. He left you guys to come play with us.
Correct.
He retired with a Ranger hat, not an Astros hat. Look it up on the plaque. It's got a Ranger hat. So be humble, Astro fans. Enjoy it because it's over. We coming.
Woo!
That's my rant.
Spitting fire this morning, bro. You better calm down, man. We got too many sports going on today if you'd be that fired up already.
Before we get to all the sports, is he okay? He's live. So hang on. So we're gonna go live now to the State Fair, Texas, and our very own Chip Thunderstorm is at the State Fair, Texas.
Oh God.
Yeah, here we go. Let's do this.
And now, from the freaking Sweet Weather Center, here is your chief meteorologist, Chip Thunderstorm.
Him in that intro, man. I tell you.
I
what.
like the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of a
Oh.
big deal. My name is, I don't know, you ever heard of the sports bar?
He's-
Yeah, I'm Chip Thunderstorm. I'm the chief meteorologist. Oh,
He's talking to somebody. I don't think he knows he's live.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's me. I mean, they've, they recently started blowing up, and a lot of people have been watching the podcast. And, I went back and did some research, and it seems like my segments
Oh.
are the ones that most of the audience listens to. So
Oh, is, it,
Oh yeah.
is that
Okay.
right? Is that right?
pretty much because of me that the show is doing its thing.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is that what he's saying at the state fair?
man. Yep. And pretty much soon they're going to be calling it the Sports Bros with, what's his name? And
What a piece of
What a
crap.
jerk.
but it's
I don't
gonna
even know
say
why we had this guy on.
featuring Chip Thunderstorm.
Chip.
This gonna be cool.
Hey, Chip.
Chip.
Yep. And, hello?
Yeah.
Yes?
We hear you.
Yeah, everything.
You?
We hear you, Chip.
And
Yeah, we heard.
what you talking about?
Yeah, we heard every word you said.
Yeah.
Look, forget it.
Huh?
Let's move on. Start. Tell everybody what you're doing.
This is Chip Thunderstorm reporting from the Texas State Fair.
Mm-hmm.
And, I am here to try out the best damn food in the state of Texas.
Uh-oh.
And, it's Texas OU weekend.
That's right.
The fans are here.
Yep.
It's packed to the gills. But, we got to keep our eyes on the clouds because, as we know, friggin' sweet tornado can drop down any second.
What are you talking about? A tornado?
It's
What?
beautiful.
It's beautiful today. What's the temperature right now?
Degrees and there's not a cloud, but that doesn't mean anything.
Oh my
As you
God.
know, as your chief meteorologist, it can spawn a tornado any minute.
Oh Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Just
Yeah.
move on. Move on.
Here we go.
Okay, boys. Well, I'm gonna head over here to the Midway.
Yep.
We got us some people over here, and looks like I'm gonna make my way to. Well, where do you want me to go first?
Just try that fried oatmeal cream pie. I've heard a lot about it. Good things
Yeah.
about that one.
Let me look for the fried oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah.
And there we go. Perfect.
All right. Chip
And let
Thunderstorm
me get up to this booth here.
trying out the fried.
Hello, sir.
oatmeal cream pie.
My name is Chip Thunderstorm, and I am with the Sports Bros podcast. And I was hoping to see if I can get perhaps a free sample of the world
Look at
famous
this guy.
fried
Free.
oatmeal cream pie.
You Chip Thunderstorm?
That's right.
You from the Sports Bros?
Are you kidding
Yep.
me?
Oh man, hey Bros, what's going on?
What's
man?
happening? How are
Hey,
you?
what's
Back in
up,
the
man?
studio, they said hello. So, you think maybe you can give old
Maybe this
your
safe
pal
then.
Chip a free sample of the fried
Chip.
oatmeal cream pie?
Trying to get a free sample. Are you kidding me?
I can't
Gonna make us look bad.
give you like
Really
a
bad.
free sample, so to speak. But I could, just maybe for like 10 tickets, get you a nice slice.
That's reasonable.
Not bad.
10 tickets.
Oh,
you
here
know
we
who I
go.
am. I'm Chip
Don't
Thunderstorm.
Chip,
bad.
stop. Pay the 10 tickets.
I'll pay you back, dude. Just
All right, the fella says pay the 10 tickets, so here you go.
yeah,
I mean,
like a normal
let me
person.
Get that up for you, man.
Okay. That's better be worth it. 10 tickets?
Chip,
Are you
that's
freaking
nothing.
serious?
That's nothing what it is
So
at the
damn-
state fair.
He's cheap, bro.
All right, here he comes.
There you go, my man. Enjoy.
God.
All right. Well, thank you. Let's give this a try.
All right, let us know. Chip is trying the fried oatmeal cream pie right now at the state fair. What are we thinking, Chip?
How is
What
it?
you think, man?
Eh? It's oh wow, that's
Yeah.
a really good. That's a really good. Wow, that's really good.
Wow, Chip is speechless for
Man, if
once.
I
Yeah.
had my freaking
For
sweet
once.
scale here,
Oh God, freaking sweet.
Freaking sweet scale. What is that?
well, that's the way I judge things. If you get a 10 freaking sweets, that means it's super duper freaking sweet.
Oh my God.
What is he talking about?
What's this one here? What you think?
Probably a 10, right?
You know what?
Oh,
my
yeah,
friend?
probably.
Because you charged me 10 tickets, I'm gonna give it an 8 freaking sweet.
Oh my God.
Kidding me, man?
Well,
Here we go.
maybe if it was a free sample, I could have got it to 10.
Oh
so
my.
fucking
Fuck ass
cheap.
outta here.
All right.
Look at us look bad.
Yeah, making enemies.
Well,
Way to go, Chip. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
I was being truthful.
No, being truthful, really?
Oh, you
Being cheap is what you're doing.
Oh, hang on, guys. It's
What?
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna try this one.
Okay.
Excuse me. My name is Chip Thunderstorm with the Sports Bros.
Ah, Mr. Thunderstorm from the Sports Bros.
Yeah, that's right. I was wondering if I can get maybe a free sample or something. The fried
Dude.
Snickers ice cream.
I-
You want the flat sneaker ice cream, huh? A free sample? For you, Mr. Thunderstorm and the Sports Bros, I'm a huge fan.
Ah.
For you, absolutely. Here,
It
let me
fucking
go get you
worked.
a free sample.
Thank you,
Unbelievable.
sir. See, that's how you
I
get
find
it
this
working.
hard to
I'm
believe.
telling you, boys. Telling you, you're Chip Thunderstorm with the Sports Bros. You get free stuff. Free
Dude,
sweet.
imagine what we can
There
get.
you go,
at Sweet.
Mr.
I know,
Thunderstorm.
yeah.
Enjoy, my friends.
And thank you very much, senor. All right.
That wasn't a
let's try-
senor.
I've been wanting to try this one.
Jesus Christ,
God.
man.
So
Oh
clueless.
my God.
How's that taste?
Man. Boys, this is heaven, right? here.
Yeah?
That's right.
Wait,
Oh man, this
is he supposed to be eating that?
I was about
this
to bring
is
that
definitely
up.
a 10 on the freaking sweet scale for sure. This
I
is-
I
this
hope
is
you
definitely
realize,
a 10.
Chip, that your
Definitely.
diverticulitis.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. What was that?
Well,
What?
we're gonna have to cut this out or
We're live, Chip.
Yeah, come on, Chip.
You can't cut anything out.
what do you mean we're live?
We're live. You
Yeah,
can't
dude.
cut it out.
Okay. Just, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh
Excuse me,
my
people.
God.
Excuse me.
I told him. What an idiot.
Oh boy.
He needs some milk.
Oh,
Hey, buddy, how's it going? Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
he's still got the wireless
You
mic
okay?
on.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't think he realizes he's got the wireless
Just
mic
making my
on.
way to the restroom. Oh, here we go. All right.
Oh God.
dude, no.
Oh no.
No.
Ow!
Oh, my God, bro.
Oh boy,
God.
that was rough.
He couldn't hear us either
Alright,
because the
round
mic
two.
and the
Oh,
headphones.
God. Ow.
Oh my God.
Ah!
What?
Oh,
It's the peanuts, bro.
that was almost a disaster, Chip.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Well, what did we
Get yourself
just
together.
witness?
is he spraying?
All right. Now get back out there.
He's
Do your thing,
motivating
Chip.
himself.
You are next.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Did he wash his hands?
Thank you, kind sir.
Oh my
for
God, he
filling
didn't
this
wash his
microphone for
hands.
me. Okay, boys, I'm back. And
Uh,
had to make a quick
Chip,
little
Chip, your wireless
Yeah.
mic was
stop
still
there
on.
and,
Your wireless mic was still on. Your wireless mic was still on. We heard everything.
wireless mic. I don't understand what you. Oh my God! What, boys? Hang on.
What?
Yeah, I'm not freaking believing this.
What?
NBC5 is here. The
What?
weather team.
Oh my God.
Oh,
my God.
my.
There's Rick Mitchell. There's David freaking Printbrock.
Oh
Oh my
God.
God.
Oh,
There's the beautiful Samantha Davis.
What?
oh,
Boy,
he's
I gotta go
calm
there.
down.
Chip, no.
Oh,
No, you didn't even wash your hands.
Oh,
they're
don't,
here.
don't.
Oh my God! They got a tornado simulator here.
Oh, we're friends.
Oh, we lost
I
him.
gotta get over there, boys. Hey, hang on.
Oh, God.
I do this. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Go wash your hands.
This guy.
Ah.
Dude, he's gonna make us
Hello,
look
fellas.
bad.
My name is Chip Thunderstorm. I'm with the Sports Bros podcast. It is an honor to meet you guys. You are
He said our name.
my go-to
I know it. I
when
heard
it
it.
comes to weather.
Thanks. Rick Mitchell. How's it going, Chip?
Now,
Rick Mitchell.
Mr. Mitchell, you are, without a doubt, one of the best premier meteorologists out there.
Well, couldn't be without this guy right here. Am I right, Mr. Finfrock?
Hi, David Finfrock. Oh, ah, holy crap, the legend himself, David frickin' Finfrock.
Oh, my
And
God.
My God.
Chip,
No
calm.
offense to you, Mr. Finfrock, but this beauty that sits next to you,
Oh, God.
the lovely Samantha Davies.
Oh, boy.
Samantha, it is an honor
This is
and a
embarrassing.
privilege
Yeah.
to meet you.
This
my
is too
God.
much.
Oh,
Oh.
Did he throw
Hi,
up?
buddy.
I think his diverticulitis kicked in
You
again.
okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
It's, oh boy, it's kicking in again. Ah!
Hey, you know what? That is... You need to get out of here. Yeah, leave, buddy.
Just shut himself.
He ruined his chance.
Dang it! I gotta go, boys. This is Chip
This
Thunderstorm
guy.
reporting live from, the State Fair. Back to you.
Why would he eat peanuts?
Bro.
Oh,
This was his shot, dude.
oh man.
He
You talk
ruined
about
it.
a blown.
Oh,
Oh, cut it off.
Cut the mic, bro.
It needs some milk.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh, man. There goes Chip Thunderstorm. I hope he's okay.
What is there to even say about this? Like, I don't, that was his opportunity to meet the crew that he loves and worships, and he
Right.
shit himself.
Oh, man.
He's going to be all over the news.
Yeah, we have to get an
Disassociate.
update. Yeah.
We have to disassociate ourselves with this guy altogether, bro. Come on. This is ruining the show.
Well,
we
he's
can't-
already said our name everywhere, so
And he got some free shit for it, too.
he
though.
did.
So,
Well, he did get free shit, all right.
yeah. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's talk about some college football.
That's
Here
what
we
we're
go.
talking.
The AP Top 25. We're not going to go that much. We're just going to go the regular. 1 through 4, of course, Georgia, Michigan, Texas, Ohio State. Florida State drops down to 5. I'm really shocked that USC dropped all the way down to 9 because of their I guess their 7-point victory over Colorado last week.
Yeah. That's honestly, I think they got it right.
All right. Notre Dame drops to 10. Alabama number 11. Oklahoma number 12. North Carolina number 14. Ole Miss number 16. Kentucky number 20 now because of their win last week against Florida. LSU
Matchup
number
today.
23. And so on and so on. And Louisville tops out the top 25. Here we go with some scores or some scores. Schedule with spreads. Here we go. We talk about Texas OU, the Red River rivalry. Texas is 5.5-point favorites. The over/under is a ridiculous 61
1 point.
points.
I was going to say triple digits, but
It could get that. It could get there with these two offenses. What do you think?
you ready? I mean,
I
dude,
could pretty much tell
wait.
who
wait
you're going to
though.
be going for.
You think so? I'm picking Texas to win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking OU to stay within that 5.5. Give me OU plus the 5.5, bro.
Does your wife know that you are wearing? Okay, I'm just saying. All right. Okay, so you like Texas, but I mean you like Oklahoma to cover.
I do. I like Texas to win. I think
Yeah,
it's going to be
Texas
one
to
of those.
win, Oklahoma to cover. Okay, over under 61. Over.
Oh yeah, give me the over
By
at
halftime.
113. Yeah, I'll take the over.
Yeah. Maryland is going to face off against Ohio State. Ohio State is 19.5-point favorites. The reason I say this is because Ohio State, what happens to Ohio State when they have big spreads?
They don't cover.
They don't cover. And even though Maryland they're decent this year, I still think Ohio State won't cover.
I mean, look, dude, Maryland's 5-0.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. They're not a bad team. Give me Maryland plus the points today, bro. All day.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Ohio State will outright win, but as far as point spread goes, yeah, give me Maryland. Over under 57.
That game opened up at 19.5, and then it dropped to 18, then it dropped to 17. People are taking Maryland.
So now it's down to 17.
It's down to 17 points now.
That's huge for
big difference.
A big difference in a day.
Dude, and 2 points for a 2.5 point swing.
Yeah.
We're talking about close to $3 million coming in for that Maryland team. There's a reason why people are taking them.
Take Maryland. Maryland.
I do like the over in that game too.
I do too. Number 23 LSU takes on number 21 Missouri. LSU is favored by 2.5. Shouldn't
be.
Man, no love to Missouri.
5-0 Missouri.
Yeah. 64.5 is the over-under. Give me Mizzou.
Yeah, give me Mizzou and give me the under on this game. I don't think it's going over.
Now this one here, I am scratching my head. It's almost a bait one here.
I already know.
Washington State, number 13 Washington State at UCLA. UCLA is favored by 3.5. The over-under is 59.5. UCLA is favored over a ranked number 13 Washington State team.
Yeah.
Is this a bait game?
It is a bait game. It absolutely is a bait game. Well, I mean, what are you leaning on this? You don't think UCLA has it?
Here's what I do. Stay away.
Yeah, this is a stay away game.
This is a stay away game.
Stay away. But that's not what we do on this show.
I know. So but I mean, Vegas knows something. You know, it's almost like it's all scripted and they know something. So I don't know, man. They're at UCLA. They're at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think?
I like UCLA, man. I like UCLA. It's tough, like you said. It is a stay away game.
Somewhere the pirate is rolling over in his grave.
Oh man.
I give me Washington State on this one. Give me the Cougars. Give me the Cougars.
Okay. I don't know. I like UCLA in this one.
Alabama goes to College Station to take on Texas A&M. They are 2.5 point favorites. Over unders 46. Defensive game here, huh?
And
remember 21. Remember 21. Their last meeting in College Station. They A&M squeaked out a victory with the game-winning field goal.
Alabama's not the same team this year, man.
They have quarterback issues, man.
Honestly, this is kind of a stay away game too, but it's a coin toss, and it sounds so weird to say that A&M and Alabama is a coin toss.
Yeah, right.
But it is. It flat out is. So I'm going to go with the experience. I'm going to go with the coaching. I'm going to take Alabama in this game to barely win it. Give me by 4 or 5 points. I'll take Bama. Roll Tide.
Colorado goes to Arizona. Colorado is favored, but Arizona State. Colorado is favored by 3.5. Over under 59. How were you impressed with their matchup last week against USC?
No.
You're not believing. You're not getting back on that hype train.
Nah. Well, maybe this week I will, but I'm not buying into it. But I think because of how they played last week, I think they do bounce back this week, and I think they run the score up a little bit. And they cover that point spread. So give me Dion.
And what could be the game of the week?
Oh, man, it's got to be that Georgia game, right?
Yep. Number 20, Kentucky takes on number 1, Georgia. Georgia is 14.5 point favorites at home. 47.5 over under. Can Kentucky go into Georgia and shock the world today?
No, not a chance in hell. Here's the thing, bro. I know everybody wants Kentucky to be that team. And they are doing some great things. Don't get it twisted. They are definitely on the rise, but they're running into a stout defense today. And I'll tell you what, that Georgia team doesn't score a lot of points, but I'll tell you one thing they do. They don't let anybody else score a lot of points.
That's
I think
true.
Kentucky struggles bad at Georgia's home field today. Give me Georgia minus the 2 scores because they did open up at 15.5, and now it's down to 14 from what I'm seeing.
Oh, wow.
Give me Georgia, though. I like Georgia in this game to cover. I think they put a whooping on a Kentucky team that a lot of people are probably going to put their money on Kentucky today. I like Georgia, though.
All right. Number 2, Michigan takes on Minnesota. Michigan is favored by 18.5.
Oh, man.
Somehow, some way, I feel I look. You know, I'm a fan of the sweater.
PJ Fleck, baby.
You know, I'm a fan of the sweater, but they are struggling this year, man.
They're not very good.
They're not very good. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to take khakis over sweaters on this one.
Yeah, man.
18.5.
I agree with you, but that's a lot of points, man. But I do think Michigan's run game is going to be very, very tough for Minnesota to stop. The one thing playing in Minnesota's favor is that it is a home game for them. You got to think if they can jump out to an early touchdown lead, turns into a 25.5 point spread. It's hard not to take Minnesota, but I'm going to roll with the more experienced, and I'm going to roll with the khakis. Give me Michigan.
Arkansas goes to Ole Miss to take on number 16 Ole Miss, and they are 12-point favorites, over under 61.5. Ole Miss, man, they looking pretty good over there with old Lane Kiffin.
I know they do. But fucking 13 points, man. And
13
we watched that. We saw Arkansas last week. What do you think after watching that Arkansas game?
Well,
come on, Jerry.
I mean, A&M put it on them pretty good.
They did.
And Jerry was highly pissed. And I don't know. I think man,
it's a tough one.
It is a tough one, but Ole Miss is just that beat down that they gave LSU last week. Yep. I think they roll. I think they take care of business on this.
I think
12 points is very easy for Ole Miss to cover. I think they cover and they cover more.
God, dog, this is a tough one too. But like you said, A&M put it on Arkansas, and I happen to think that Ole Miss is a better team than A&M. A&M put it on LSU. Mm-hmm. I mean, A&M. Ole Miss put it on LSU. So I'm gonna ride with you. I think Ole Miss, man. I have a feeling Eli Manning's gonna show up today and ball out.
Eli.
Yeah, Ole Miss.
What? He's not quarterbacking. What are you?
Oh.
No.
What was Jim Kelly's nephew's name? Wasn't he the quarterback for a little while?
Oh, Chad Kelly.
Chad Kelly. Didn't he end up getting arrested or something?
I think he was doing a rap video or something. I don't know.
Oh, come on, bro. Well, give me Ole Miss.
All right.
Give me Ole Miss.
Notre Dame goes into Louisville, takes on number 25 Louisville. 6.5 point favorites are the Fighting Irish. Over under is 53.5.
I got something for you here.
Okay. Is this your lock of the week?
5-0 Louisville outright beat Notre Dame straight up today. I don't need the points. I don't need them. I'm taking money line Louisville to straight up beat Notre Dame today. No Manti Te'o. You know, they got no chance of winning this game. So give me Louisville. Well, okay, Manti's not there anymore. But anyways, give me Louisville to win this game, bro.
Lock of the week.
I don't know if I'd say that.
Oh, okay.
But they got a shot. Oh, they got a shot.
And TCU goes on to Iowa State to take on the Cyclones. 6.5 point favorites are the Horned Frogs. Over unders 51.5. Give me the Horned Frogs.
I'm sorry, bro. Give me Iowa State in this game.
Good God.
They're going to come at them like a cyclone, bro. I think Iowa State. I mean, what? I know they're 2-3. TCU's 3-2, but Iowa State plays really good at home. I mean, I'm trying to justify. I know it. I'm trying to justify this pick. I'm sorry, Steve Carell. I can't help it.
Okay.
Do you want me to take TCU? Do you want me to take TCU? Because I will, but when the pick's wrong, I want everybody to know I didn't want to take them.
They lost bad to West Virginia last week. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Iowa State.
No, I'll roll with the Horned Frogs. And finally, Arizona goes to number 9 USC. USC is only 21-point favorite. Over under 72.
Oh God, dude, this is. I mean, Arizona is not very good. I mean, they're 3-2. They're 3-2. We'll give them credit for that, but They do play each other tough. I don't know if you've seen in the past with Arizona and USC. It's kind of a rival, not like a big rival, but they play each other tough.
Yeah.
So in that case, give me USC minus them points, man. They should roll. They should roll them.
All right, and that is your college football segment there with your scores. Take some notes, put some bets down, put a parlay down, and thank you boys, the Sports Bras, for the money that you're going to get this weekend.
You're welcome.
You are welcome. All right, so Keith, be honest here. We have not mentioned much about our fantasy football team since our fantasy football draft episode. And there's a reason that we have not mentioned our fantasy football teams so much is because we're struggling. A little bit. So your boys at the Sports Bras have come up and summoned out the fantasy football god.
We need them.
We need them. Fantasy football god, are you there? I am here, Sports Bras.
All right. Good to see you, fantasy football god.
Yeah, we as you know, we had a very successful podcast during our fantasy football live draft, but since we're struggling, any advice you can give us, fantasy football god?
Please.
How about you guys focus more on your podcast than your stupid, ridiculous team?
Here we go.
Speaking of which, hello, Keith. I've noticed that you've changed your team's name to Team IR.
Well, I didn't have much of a choice, fantasy football god. Everybody on my team went down. I've lost everybody. Austin Eckler, Nick Chubb, J.K. Dobbins, Aaron Rodgers, you name it. I drafted the people that got hurt this season. Don't know what to do.
Wow. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I mean, yeah, he was supposed to have a good season. Okay, not my proudest pick. Not my proudest pick, okay? I know, I get it. I shouldn't have wasted the pick on him, but how was I supposed to know? I can't see the future.
Oh, I see the future very well.
Here we go.
And what I see here is you two bozos being at the bottom of your own league. Come on, boys, what's wrong with you? You have a successful sports podcast and you can't even manage a simple fantasy football team?
Okay, all right. Okay, he might have a point. Listen,
he does have a point. Look, so fantasy football god, like, I mean, injuries aside, is what's killing us is, there's a bunch of new guys that are coming up, and I mean, who's the guy from Miami, the running back that put up
H-A-N-A or H-A-N-A or
no one would have expected to draft this guy during draft. Like
A&M fans would have.
A&M fans may have, but I mean, what do we need to do, fantasy football god, to get back on track?
Pray.
Exactly, pray.
I knew it.
You guys have no chance of winning anything this year, and I'm highly disgusted. So, I've done a little bit of a favor for you boys.
Oh, okay. Sweet. What'd you do?
I went ahead and made my own DraftKings starting lineup for this week. So maybe you guys can make a little bit of money, because we all know you're actually not going to win your league.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, look, it doesn't hurt to take a little bit of advice. So I'm
Let the big boys talk, Keith. Let the big boys talk. Here is the lineup that I have, your fantasy football god for this week. At quarterback, draft Tua Tagovailoa against the New York Giants. He will dominate that Giants defense.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Running back, select Bijan Robinson from the Atlanta Falcons. He should run all over that Houston Texans defense.
Yeah, okay. I'm feeling that. Sounds good.
Speaking of running backs, go back to Miami and get Achante from Miami, as he will probably come off the bench and put a whooping on that Giants depleted defense.
I'm digging it. Okay. All right.
At wide receiver, select How do you say his name?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
From the Saints, Olave.
Oh, Chris Olave. There you go. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Good play. I like that too. That's
Thank
not
you.
bad.
Pick him up to face off against the New England Patriots defense. Bill Belichick and his I can't say the R word.
Don't say it.
Son, defensive coordinator, can't defend this high-octane offense of the Saints.
I don't think so. I like it. Okay.
At wide receiver, pick up T. Dell from Houston.
Tank Dell. Okay. I like that too.
A lot of people are looking at Nico Collins, but I believe that Dell is going to be their secret weapon this week.
Okay. All right.
Also in wide receiver, select Jay Downs from Indianapolis.
Hey, Josh Downs. That's not a bad pickup, dude. I think that kid's going to be pretty good this season.
Of course,
Big
that's a
target
good
for
pickup.
Richardson.
It's fantasy football.
Okay.
God.
All right. You're right. I apologize.
At tight end, select Detroit's Laporta, just because I like saying Laporta.
Hey, it's a good tight end. I think he's on to something.
And they face a terrible Carolina defense. And finally, in your flex, take on Alvin Kamara. Even though he may punch his way in the end zone, I feel like he will get you guys enough points to get you the money in your pocket. And also take the Carolina defense, and you'll be thanking your fantasy football god for your tremendous starting lineup draft pick.
Stellar. I like it, dude. Not a bad lineup.
That's not bad. Well, fantasy football god, thank you. Any encouraging words for us as we are limping on this season?
Don't even ask them.
Well, boys, all I can tell you is, there's nothing I can tell you. You guys suck.
Ouch.
You disappoint me. And why am I on this show anyways? I haven't been on the show in over a year, and there's a good reason for it, because you guys bring nothing to the table.
Gosh. Kind
Damn.
of messed up.
That is messed up. All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show, Fantasy Football God.
Thanks for nothing.
You guys are welcome. And God bless. I mean, me bless.
Come on.
See you guys later on. Adios.
All right. Well, there you have it.
Oh, hey, it's Dick Buckus.
Oh, man. Too soon.
Wow.
Football God.
Fantasy Football God. Oof.
Yikes.
Wow.
Did he really just go there?
I think he did.
Okay. Well.
All right. Well, we're about to get into week 5 in the NFL, but before we do that, you know what the deal is. We got to go to our boy, the one and only Tommy Lock. Here we go.
Oh, he called
Where is
in.
he at? Yeah, he did call in. Here we go. Gee.
And now for your sports picks and your sports needs to make the money in your pocket, here is the official Sports Bras contributor, Mr. Tommy Locke.
All right, Tommy Locke is back. Now, do we know what's going on with him?
Last I heard, he was in Vegas and he was working for BetOnline.com.
Right, as you see down there at the bottom of his logo there. All right,
that's
well,
the last I heard.
let's see what he has for us.
Hey, what's going on, you jamokes? I tried to call you fellas last week, and let me tell you, you would have liked what I had to say, because I was 13 for 13.
Of course he
Just
was.
Trust me on it. I was 13 for 13.
Yeah, trust you.
Anyway,
Okay.
I'm out here in Vegas at the Sphere checking out that little guy, the YouTube fellas. I'll tell you right now, with these picks this week, you're going to think I'm living on a prayer, baby, because I got
I think
some
you got
good
the bands
news.
mixed up.
Kick it off with
Yeah.
the Buffalo Bills
It's Bon
facing off
Jovi.
against the London Jaguars. I know London Jaguars are tough to beat at home, but I really think the Buffalo Bills are going to go across the pond this week and beat the living breaks off the Jags. So give
There
me
you go.
Josh Allen
I like that.
minus 5.5 against the London Jags. Also, really am feeling the Indianapolis Colts. I heard what you guys said last week about Richardson, and I kind of agree with you. He's like a bulldozer. He's
Yeah.
going to run all over the Titans. Even though Henry's starting to pick it up a little bit, I like the Colts to squeak this one out. Maybe 24-20, something like that.
Okay.
The other game I'm feeling after watching last night's Monday night game. Holy cow. Give me the Miami Dolphins against the sorry G-Man.
Oh, man.
Holy cow. The Dolphins might end up with 20 interceptions and 20 freaking sacks this week.
He may be
Give me
right.
Miami minus the 11. They're going to kill Daniel Jones.
Yeah, he may be
I
right.
know you boys are going to like this pick. I'm going to roll with you, fellas. Give me the Dallas Cowboys plus the 4 at San Fran. I know San Fran's the real deal, but I think the old Dallas Cowboys got something in store for them. And honestly, I don't like to say this, but the Cowboys are the lock of my week, all right?
What?
Give me the Cowboys plus the 4. That's my pick, fellas. Hey, I
wow.
gotta get back to the concert because they're fixing to do my favorite song. So I'll holler at you boys later. Peace.
Wow.
Living on a Prayer is by Bon Jovi.
He's at the wrong concert.
What a dumbass. Oh, my God. Okay, but hey.
He did say lock of the week. Wow. That is
I don't know,
crazy.
Man.
That is crazy.
I don't know if I agree with it this week.
Yeah,
man. Not lock of the week.
Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Here we go. As Tommy said, in London, the Buffalo Bills travel to London to take on the London Jaguars. 5.5 point favorite are the Buffalo Bills. 48.5 is the over under. Who you got in this one? By the way, I was a little taken away from the I'm not gonna lie, the Toy Story deal last week with the Jaguars and the Falcons. That was actually pretty good, but they're not gonna do it this week, so no worries. But they are playing at 8:30 in the freaking morning again.
I love it.
Who do you have?
Great.
Bills, Jaguars.
Oh, I think it's hard not to take the home team, but I think you got to take the Bills minus the points in this game. And with it being in London, I think it could be a better show than it was last week. So I'm looking for some points to get put up on the board. So give me the Bills and the over in this game.
Give me lots of field goals to please the London fans.
Absolutely.
Lots of kickoffs. You
Give
know,
them
they
want.
that's what they want. I will also take the Bills 5.5 points. I think they're clicking now. And they proved it last week against the Dolphins team that just, dominated them.
They did. I called it.
Yeah, you did. Speaking of them Dolphins, they will take on the Giants in Miami. Dolphins are favored by 12.5, the biggest spread of the week. 47.5 over under. So I'm assuming they're saying it's going to be 48-0 Dolphins.
Proper joke. But I don't know, dude. 12.5's a lot. Who are the New York Giants? What team are they? I can't figure this team out,
I can't either, man. I mean, they look like absolute garbage on Monday night.
I had to turn it off. I felt so bad for Daniel Jones. And coming from a Cowboys fan, that's hard to say, but I felt bad for the guy.
Seahawks ran all over him.
Dude,
they look like the Seahawks look like the Legion of Boom from 10 years ago. And they're far from that defensive-wise, but leave it to the Giants to make them look like a Super Bowl champion team.
12.5, though, man. Do you think they rout them this week?
I do. I think this is going to be another, Dolphins statement game because they did get whooped in Buffalo. I think this is another statement game for the Dolphins to say, hey, take us serious. Even though we didn't do so good in Buffalo, we're a playoff caliber team. And we're gonna be good this year. So yeah, I think the Dolphins covered this 12.5.
Okay, yeah. Don't let the high points scare you away from this one. Trust your gut. Let's take Miami. Let's take Miami to win this game big. Over under. I recommend staying away. But if you have to take it, I guess
shut out.
Yeah, you know what? Give me Miami in the under. I think that they win like 35-3 or something.
Right.
Give me Miami in the under.
I like it. Panthers go to Detroit to face the Lions. Lions are 9.5 point favorites. Over under's 44. Lions. I think it's too many points too.
I know Carolina's not very good.
Right.
I know they haven't won yet, but I think that defense is okay. So I'm going to take Carolina plus the points in this game. But Detroit wins the game. I'd stay away from the over-under, but if I had to take it again, I'd take the under in that game.
Yeah. Ravens travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Ravens are 4.5 point favorites. Over-under's 38. You know these two always go at it.
Always.
Always. It's
I
gonna
don't
be a
know
good game.
what the Steelers are. I just is Mitch Trubisky playing? Is
I
it
don't
Kenny
know.
Pickett? I don't know who's playing. This Steelers team has been a huge disappointment to the beginning of this season. I really thought they were going to have a breakout year with Kenny Pickett and George Pickens. I thought these guys were going to ball out, but honestly, they've looked terrible. I know they're 2-2, but their record really doesn't show how bad they played. So with it being a rival, I'm going to take Pittsburgh with all that said. I'm going to take the points. I look for Baltimore to win by 3, so give me Pittsburgh and give me the under.
Give you the under. For some reason, Tommy Lock is still up there. There we go. I forgot to take him down.
Hanging out.
He's hanging out. Texans at the Falcons. Falcons are 1.5 point favorite. Over unders 41.5. This Texan team is starting to click a little.
You know what it is?
I'm a little surprised at this team.
Now, do you know why they're so good now?
Why?
That kid at quarterback. CJ Stroud, I think, is the real deal, dude. I've watched a lot of these Texans games this season.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty damn good. And he made a comment I read on Facebook the other day. He had made a comment to the players, letting them know basically that, look, I know all y'all's lives and whatnot are determined by how well or how bad I play. He's like, I can't afford to let y'all down.
And
that comes straight leadership, bro.
And let's not forget who their offensive coordinator is now.
There you go. I like this Houston Texans team, bro.
Eric Bieniemy, former Chiefs. Now he's got control over there to the offense, and
I thought Bieniemy was in Washington.
Oh yeah, Bieniemy is in Washington.
Yeah, trust me, their offense is
scratch that.
Yeah, scratch that. He's definitely not killing it in Washington.
All right, so you like the Texans in this one, huh?
I do, but I don't, because I watched Atlanta play against that London Jaguars team last week. If they can get the run game going, they can control the clock. So it's kind of a tough pick. Honestly, this could be the toughest game to pick this weekend. But
go ahead.
I don't see Houston going back-to-back wins, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ride with Atlanta in this game. It's hard to say, but
yeah.
Like
Bijan
Houston,
Robinson. Right? I mean, they did kind of get handled up in London, but it's London.
True.
But this Nico Collins is just balling out right now, dude.
Tank Dell.
Yeah, it's like their passing game is really on par.
It's the kid.
I'm gonna take the Texans, bro. I'm gonna take the Texans. I like the Texans in this one. Here's a head scratcher for me. Maybe you can explain it. The Tennessee Titans at the Indianapolis Colts. Titans are the favorite at 2.5.
It's because how they played last week. They got the running game going.
Last week. They got the running on, but as far as the Colts go, I mean, Anthony Richardson, I mean, he's back.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Taylor Thomas, if you haven't heard, is practicing, and he's ready to roll. I don't think he'll play in this game,
he ain't playing
but he's definitely going to be around next week. And I've just been holding him very tightly on my fantasy football team.
You need him to play.
I
desperately need him to play.
So, is this a bait game as well?
It kind of comes across like one, but the Colts ended up losing last week to the Rams.
Gardner Minshew, though.
No, not that game.
Oh, no. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. They ended up losing after, I think they went to overtime, and somehow the Rams pulled off the win. But Richardson, again, looked really good in that game. So I think you go with the obvious. I think you go ahead and take the Colts in this game.
Okay.
Screw Tennessee, dude. I know they put up some points last week. Derrick Henry ended up busting out for a couple long runs. But other than that, Tannehill's still the quarterback. So give me the Colts. Give me the Colts in the under in this game. Plus, rivalry.
It is a division rivalry. You are correct. Saints at Patriots. Patriots are 1 point favorite. Last week against the boys was the worst defeat in Bill Belichick's coaching history as a Patriot coach. Does this carry on? Oh, I didn't really feel bad for him.
No, I mean at some point though, the Cowboys were killing.
I mean, I loved Belichick's press conference at the end. Well, I just took Mac Jones out because
he sucks.
Well, is it because he sucks, Bill? I'm not going to answer that question.
No comment. I'm only here so I don't get fined.
Why is your son?
man.
Why is your son always biting his ear? He's a special kind of kid.
It's special. I don't make them wear the helmet out on the sideline.
His mom said you need to be more active with your son.
We have to spend more time together. Oh man, that's a tough game.
It is a tough game.
It doesn't make sense to me at all because I think the Saints have a pretty good defense. I really do. I think the Saints have a nice defense, but the offense the last couple of weeks has been It's hard. But with
Their
the return
car
of
is
Alvin,
not helping.
with Alvin Kamara coming back, that'll lighten the load a little bit on Carr's shoulder that's pretty much broken. So I'll take the Saints to give Bill Belichick back-to-back losses. So give me the Saints.
All right.
I guess.
Eagles at the Rams. Eagles are favored by 4. Over-unders 50.5. Eagles, as much as, ELGLES, go Eagles. They are not looking so good this year. Like, they're not, even though they're winning still, they're winning games, they're not
beat down fashion.
Yeah.
Nah,
Could this be the
they don't
game
look
that they
normal.
can click, or is this just going to be another, survival game for them?
Okay. I look at what Washington was able to do when they played
Right.
Philly. If
And then you see what Washington did Thursday against the Bears.
Right. If Washington could do that to Philly, I don't know why I wouldn't think that, the Rams could do it. Plus, could be the return of Cooper Kupp this week. So
Could.
if you got Cooper
Slim
Kupp,
chance, but
well,
could.
I don't know, man. It could be the return. If not this week,
Could.
next week for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say the Rams hand the Eagles their first loss this season. And even if they don't hand them the loss, I don't think they lose by 4. Give me the Rams in this game.
All right. Well, Bengals at the Cardinals. Bengals are 3-point favorites. Cardinals, I don't know. Could this be another Cardinals just run all over this Bengals defense and dominate like they did against the Cowboys?
I don't know what the Bengals are.
Right.
I
don't know either.
I don't know if I don't know if Joe Burrow is hurt.
Right.
I don't know what's going on with this Bengals team to the fall from grace.
It's the calf, dude. Has
to be, right?
It's the calf. He's not fully healed from this calf, and they're throwing him out there.
Set him, dude.
Jamar Chase was pissed after last week's game.
We should be.
Yeah, he's like, were you open? And Jamar Chase said, I'm always open. I'm always open,
Yeah, same thing with Justin Jefferson. He's always open. Certain guys are open on every play, no matter if they're triple cover. It doesn't matter.
Right.
I have a hard time taking the Bengals in this game, man. I mean, you would like to think they should win this game.
Yep.
Give credit, though. The Bengals defense is decent. They can stop some teams. So, I don't know. What do you like in this? This is a tough one for me, man. I'm having a hard time.
It's a back and forth for me, man. Like I said, we don't know what the Bengals are. I don't know if Joe Burrows is ever going to fully heal unless he sits out a couple of weeks to get this calf healed. Maybe that's what the Bengals have to do if they want to make a playoff run. They have to set him down for a couple of weeks, let him fully heal over this calf injury, because if he keeps going out there and aggravating it, he's going to make bad throws and bad decisions. As long as Joe Burrow is out there with a messed up calf, unfortunately, I don't see them winning. And I think the Cardinals come in there and like they did to the Cowboys. I think they run the ball on this defense and they play blitz up on the offense. And I think the Cardinals take care of it. Give me the Cardinals.
Dude, both 1-3. James Conner still a stellar running back.
Absolutely.
I think Josh Dobbs does enough this week to help them get the victory. I'm with you. I'm gonna ride with the Cardinals, even though it goes against every single bone in my body to not take the Bengals. Give me the Cardinals to get a win this week against the Bengals.
Chiefs travel to Minnesota. This is a 3:30 game, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Afternoon
Chiefs
game.
are 3.5-point favorites, and everybody's still talking about this Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift deal.
Who cares?
But the Chiefs are 3.5-point favorites against Kirk Cousins and the Vikings, who seem to not win a game, but leading the league in passing and receiving.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Who do you have in this one?
I mean, this is the kind of game where most people are going to look at it and they're going to take the Chiefs naturally. Yeah. You just think they're going to bounce back from the bad game against the Jets.
What's the over/under they'll show Taylor Swift in the skybox?
I'm gonna say the over under is 13.5.
Give me the over.
I'll take the over by a lot. No, this is a tough one to pick though. Even though the records wouldn't tell you that, you got 3-1 Chiefs against a 1-3 Minnesota team that's really not very good.
Yeah,
Like you said, passing yards, they dominate. It's hard to pick this game. I'm assuming you're taking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'll take the Chiefs to bounce back and win this game by 4 or 5 points, but it'll be close.
Yeah.
It'll be close. Don't get me twisted.
The second, it's going to be so great to see how the media twists this the second the Chiefs lose and how they're going to blame this on Taylor Swift. I mean, we had this 10 years ago when Tony Romo was dating Jessica Simpson. Remember?
Yep.
And we lost a playoff game against the Giants, and everybody pointed fingers at Jessica Simpson because they went to Cabo.
Well, that's whatever. I don't think it plays any factor whatsoever in it. These guys are professional athletes.
They're professional athletes. They're, their brain is on the game, not on the significant other.
Yep.
It is what it is.
I'll take the Chiefs.
Okay. Jets at Broncos. Broncos are favored by 2.5.
God, dude.
Wow.
Trash game of the week, man.
Oh.
This is pathetic. Both 1-3, both terrible. Both are just terrible coaching. I'll take that back. Jets coach isn't terrible, but their injuries hurt them. Not having Aaron Rodgers changed the whole aspect of that team.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
It is. I agree with The Rock, man. Are we rolling with Denver in this game?
No, I'm not.
Okay, give me the Jets.
I like what the Jets did on Monday night against the Chiefs, or Sunday night against the Chiefs. They stuck with them. Zach Wilson is starting to own up to his mistakes, and that to me is full on Aaron Rodgers influence.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You've seen him on the sidelines. You know that they play their what's off, and one simple mistake cost the Jets that game, and Zach Wilson owned up to it. Zach Wilson, the old MILF hunter that we all knew getting drafted, he would have blamed it on somebody else. But now that he has a mentor like Aaron Rodgers on that sideline saying, hey, own up. And he did. And so I think the Jets will win this game with Zach Wilson. And I think the Jets are going to start going on a little run here. I really do. And
wow, really?
Yeah, I think this is going to be the start of their little run, because that Chiefs game really showed a lot of what this team is capable of if they start rolling the way that they played. And what I mean is start giving the ball to Breece Hall.
Please, for the love of God.
He is your main running guy, dude. Dalvin Cook, okay, yeah, he was great in Minnesota. But let's face it, Dalvin Cook is going to get you nowhere. Make him a third down back. Give the bulk of the ball to Breece Hall. Give it to him. And I think if they do that, they'll start going on a little run.
You know what I think? I think this weekend against Denver, the Jets defense will win this game for the Jets in spite of probably poor play from Zach Wilson. I'm not on board with Zach Wilson turning the corner like what you're thinking. I'm not feeling that at all. I think he's still Zach Wilson. I think the Jets defense wins this game by getting after Russell Wilson, causing mistakes, and playing lockdown on the corners, like on the outside against their receivers. That they can take the receivers out. There's no running game really for Denver, although McLaughlin last week came in and played a nice role for that Denver team. So tough pick. I'm going to roll with you on the Jets, though, this week. I like the Jets because they're getting the 2.5.
They are. The Broncos are unveiling their new snow white out helmet. It's all white, and it's got the old Denver logo on there, the orange D with the Bronco through it. It looks pretty sweet, not going to lie. And you know how these teams, when they get like new threads or new helmets, how they play a little bit different. So
they do.
Maybe that could be a factor. Who knows? But no, I'm going to roll. I'm still rolling with the Jets on this one.
I'm with you.
And here we are, the main event. The Dallas Cowboys going to San Francisco to take on the 49ers on Sunday Night Football. The 49ers are 3.5-point favorites. The over-under is 45. Keith, I know that we are now a huge podcast because we gained some followers and we gained some views and this and that. So we have to be kind of non-homerish, so to speak. So give me your real take on this game.
Let me tell you what I think it'll take for the Cowboys to win this game, and then I'll let you know my pick.
Okay.
If the Cowboys can shut down the run game and force Brock Purdy to beat them through the air,
Mm-hmm.
if you get rid of the run game, you can unleash the dogs and get after Brock Purdy, and he will make mistakes. He will turn the football over. You saw last year in the championship game against the Eagles, when they got rid of Brock, they took Brock Purdy out of the game. They
His
hurt
elbow.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it forced them to be one-dimensional. And when you know a team is one-dimensional, I mean, there's no way for that team to win, honestly.
Right.
I think they have to eliminate Christian McCaffrey out of this game for the Cowboys to have a
But
chance.
can they? That's the
I
thing.
don't. That's the problem. Is what is the
He's
Cowboys?
so good this year, man.
What do you think the weakest link on the Cowboys defense is? Is it
Secondary.
run defense? Oh, I disagree. I think the run defense is. You saw what James Conner did to him.
Oh yeah,
That's
James Conner definitely. Yeah. But it. Okay,
Say
so the blueprint that the Cardinals laid out
Yep.
in that game, double stack Micah Parson. Let anybody else besides Micah Parson tackle you, and they did that, and they won. I think San Francisco takes that blueprint and they do the same thing this week. So someone has to step up on that defense to take out Christian McCaffrey. And I hate to say this because, I think the Cowboys, I think they're going to shoot themselves in the foot in this game. And I'll tell you why. They're going to get behind and they're going to rely on Dak passing.
Yep.
And when you rely on Dak passing, what happens?
And you get some interceptions.
Exactly. And I think that's what's going to happen. Now, if they're still in it and they're not playing behind, good chance they can win this game. But the defense has to win this game. And that's why I'm saying the defense has to win this game. Because let's face it, I don't think this offense is going to win this game for the Cowboys.
Well, here's where I disagree. This will be the first game this season where we will have all 5 of our starting linemen in this game. We've yet to see what they're capable of doing when they have all 5 of those guys out there. So the recipe for the Cowboys on the offensive side is to control the clock, keep that potent San Fran offense off the field, hand the ball off to Tony Pollard and Rico Dowdle, maybe a little Deuce Vaughn in there too, and hit quick passes. Beat them. Chip away. You have to score in the red zone. You cannot settle for field goals this week against a potent offense like that. You cannot. And if you get down in the red zone, you have to punch it in because you may not get very many trips down there against that San Fran defense. I am taking the Dallas Cowboys to outright beat the San Fran 49ers and change the narrative of this team moving forward. Give me my Dallas Cowboys to win this game.
Keith Bayless. There he goes. Look
That's
at
right.
Keith Bayless. All right. Well, we'll have to wait and see how that goes, man. I just, it's starting to renew that rivalry that was once big in the 80s and 90s. And
They need it.
They need it. It's really good. Man, this is fun, man. I love doing this podcast, but I also love playing, great audio. And I got a couple here before we head out. Low key, Donald Trump, man, is by far my favorite.
God.
He's my favorite. He is my favorite. And I'll tell you, look, just listen to this. Doesn't give an F, Donald
If you
Trump.
become president and you don't like somebody, or if somebody's beating you by 10, 15, or 20 points like we're doing with crooked Joe Biden, let's indict the motherfucker. Let's
God, man. Gangsta.
Did you see the Sunday Night Football lineup for the Republican debate?
No, I did not,
here
nor
we
do
go.
I want to.
Ron DeSantis, Lockdown University.
Oh, God.
Vivek Ramaswamy, World Economic Forum Business School.
Oh, shut
Nikki
up.
Haley, Bush War Crime Institute.
Tim Scott, Kissless Virgin.
It's better.
That's right.
Chris Christie, Golden Corral State.
Hang on.
Mike Pence, Mother's Closet.
Doug Burgum, why am I here?
There we go. The lineup for the starting lineup. Sunday Night Football.
That's right, milk white Mike Pence. Oh, that is beautiful, bro. I love that.
Oh man. And going back to these I love the whole church aspect, people. I'm not going to play the one that I sent you because that's
Please
just
don't.
ridiculous.
Please don't.
But some of these youth pastors are just trying hard to bring people in to church, and it's very cringeworthy.
Oh my goodness. Becky, look at her Bible. It is so huge. She looks like one of those preacher guys' girlfriend. But who understands those preacher guys anyway? They all talk to her because she looks like Mother Teresa. Okay. I mean, if you look at it, it's just huge. It's gross. Wow. She just looks so righteous.
I like big bubbles and I cannot lie. You Christian brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with a KJV and a bookmark in Proverbs, you get stoked. Got a name engraved so you know this girl is saved. It looks like one of those large ones with plenty of space in the margins. Oh, baby, I want to read with ya, cause your Bible's got pictures. My minister tried to console me, but that book you got makes me so holy.
Oh,
jeez, bro. No. Why did you
What
give me
is
a heads
wrong
up
with
on
these
this?
church people?
Oh, they're doing everything they can to draw in the crowd.
man.
Oh, wow. I mean, but look, let's be real.
Okay.
Of the remake songs by pastors and churches, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
I'll give
You
him.
know.
I give him a solid 7 out of 10 on that one.
I'll give him a 7 as well.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Right. No. Yep.
Ridiculous. I love it.
This is by far my favorite. This is our president. Right here.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word.
One word.
I was going to put him.
Oh God, we're such a dumpster fire.
Oh man. Good news. I don't know if you heard this, but man, guess what's coming back?
No idea.
Yeah,
I'm not
no
even
idea.
coming back.
Oh,
is it?
That I can play with?
Toys R Us is coming back. They are going to build 24 brick and mortar buildings around the United States. Toys R Us is making a comeback, dude.
Well, how are they going to compete with the devil Amazon?
I mean, you can go to the actual store. I don't know. Toys R Us, just the nostalgic of Toys R Us, is what's gonna bring people in.
I guess, but everybody shops from their laptops now, bro, or their phones. I don't.
This guy right here is keeping it real.
I'm a First Amendment absolutist. I believe in only two things completely: the First Amendment and boobs. And so, once they made the decision that they were not going to allow a conservative, non-sports-related commentary, they couldn't do it
Hold
either.
on. I just want to make sure I heard you correctly as a woman anchoring the show. Did you say, what did you say? You believe in the First Amendment and BWBS?
Boobs. Two things that have only never let me down in this entire country's history. The First Amendment.
And boobs.
Well,
I mean, he's got a point.
I mean, you can't really knock the guy.
And before we head out, let's hear once again from our president before we head out.
No.
Kleptocracy.
Yep, and that's going to do it for us today, folks. Oh, man, what a show, huh?
Greatness, man.
Greatness.
As always, it was pretty good.
Always is greatness. Want to thank everybody for tuning in to the show. Want to thank all our new viewers, all our new followers. Welcome aboard. Hope you guys stick around. Next week is going to be a little different. Keith has got a little work scheduling thing going on, so he may not be on. But I have an idea that we will still continue to do the show, and Keith spiritually may still be here. But so just be on the aware on that one. But I always want to thank you guys for tuning in, listening. I want to thank our sponsors, Alpha Truck Outfitters, Back 9 Beef Jerky. That's our new sponsor there, man. We need some jerky coming our way. Yeah, the weather's great, man. I am going to make me some homemade chili today.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be so great. Anything else before we head out?
If Texas wins today and you don't hear from me for about a week, my wife killed me.
Send the search unit. Send the search unit if Texas wins and we do not hear from Keith.
Welcome, baby! Let's go Rangers!
Yes, let's go Rangers. Man, it's a great day to be a sports fan.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, with that said, take us on home, my friend.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in to another amazing episode of the Sports Bros.
And never, ever forget, guys, you can't run, but you can't hide unless you're Jimmy Butler and your emotions.
Whatever.
Oh, rainy for you.
Oh, God, please don't.
No, I'm not. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Adios.